Hello, let's play Connections for Thursday, June 18th. But first, we reveal our dad joke of the day and this day in history. What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Grains. All right, and what do you think happened on June 18th, 1942? Film critic Roger Ebert is born. I wonder if he gave his birth a thumbs up. All right. On June 18th, 1942, film critic Roger Ebert was born in Urbana, Illinois. Illinois. He began his professional career in 1966 as a reporter and feature writer at the Chicago Sun-Times, eventually becoming a film critic. In 1975, Ebert became the first film critic to win the Pulitzer Prize. That same year, he teamed up with another critic, Gene Siskel, and established the format of thumbs up and thumbs down reviews. In 1982, the pair began a nationwide syndicated broadcast called At the Movies. Later, the title changed to Siskel and Ebert and the Movies, and then just Siskel and Ebert. Their run lasted until early 1999 when Siskel died at age 53 from complications of surgery to remove a brain tumor. In mid-2000, Richard Roper of the Sun-Times became co-host. Ebert and Roper aired through the summer of 2006, when Ebert underwent surgery to remove cancer in his jaw. Ebert continued publishing film criticism on his website and in the Chicago Sun-Times until his death in April 2013. All right, they both got cancer. It's crazy. Maybe from the bad movies they watched. Is that a bad joke? I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to thank the following members for starting a new month. Thank you to Cameron Octor, Good and Delicious, and Watch This. All right. Well, let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Wren, Carriage, King, Plie. Is that a plie? Is that the... I don't know how plie is spelled, but I could believe you if you said it was spelled that way. Bar. Okay, so we've got several ballet terms. Bar is what is the actual... Isn't that the bar they actually hang on to? Anyway, bearing, tutu, attitude, Mandela, presence, ham, boot camp, Pilates, jigs, Gandhi, and aerobics. Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, just like last names of important people to countries. I don't know. I don't know the right way to put it. Maybe presidents. I know Mandela was president. Was Gandhi ever president of India? I don't actually know. Certainly was important to India. Pilates is a workout style. So is aerobics. I wonder. Carriage makes me think Carriage Return. I know it's supposed to make me think carriage like horse and carriage, but let's see. Jigs. Are we saying like the jig's up, or are we saying we're dancing a jig? Ham is John Hamm, as far as I know. The actor. Boot camp. Boot camp is prime fodder to use just boot or just boot or just camp. Huh. I mean, we had bar, tutu, and plie, but I'm concerned because I don't see a fourth, and they're all in the top 2 rows, which always makes you it not necessarily disbars it from being a category, but it makes me extremely suspicious because usually they'll stick a red herring in the top 2 rows, often a rainbow herring. I wonder if we can split these up somehow. Can this also be ply, like a plier? I wonder if it's like the first 4, like a tool missing the last. You know what? It starts of tools like pliers, hammer, jigsaw. What's the other tool? This has to be purple also. I haven't even brought up my pen yet. But if this is purple, I'll just lock it in. Wrench, of course, instead of Wren the bird. All right. This has to be purple. It starts of tools. Tools minus the last 2 letters. Okay, always missing the last 2 letters. Okay, let's figure out what else we've got here. So maybe bar is doing something. What else could it be if not for ballet? Huh. Barr might be a last name. Who would it be? It reminds. I feel like it's a last name. Mr. Barr, Ms. Barr. I don't know. Bearing. Someone's bearing and someone's presence and their attitude and their carriage, the way they carry themselves. I'm gonna hesitantly mark that as yellow. I have a commenter who's convinced that the first category I find is going to be the yellow among green and yellow. So we'll see if that ends up true. We're trying to get reverse rainbow here. We still have Pilates and aerobics. Maybe boot camp, like just ways of getting in shapes. Boot camp, aerobics, Pilates. You know what? I bet tutu is a. I bet these are just last names. So I'm gonna mark that blue as like, because blue often is trivia categories. I don't know who they are. I know who half of them are, but I feel like it's some famous people. And we have Pilates King aerobics and boot camp. The thing is, I'm not so sure about King fitting with those. King is a last name too, Martin Luther King. Oh, so maybe okay. So well, I didn't trust to lock that in. King is almost certainly in the blue category. So what's going with Pilates aerobics and boot camp? Tutu or bar? This is a problem. Gandhi, King, Mandela. I mean, these are all activists. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to take the 50-50 on blue here. Maybe bar. That was my first instinct, is that bar was last name. Let's try it. Nope. Okay, it was Tutu then. I had half a mind to switch to Tutu. Peace activists. All right. We don't need the pen anymore. We're gonna go with Pilates at aerobics boot camp and bar then. Nope, that was yellow. Okay. Presence, bearing, attitude, and carriage are the synonyms for demeanor. Okay. Yeah, I don't know bar class. I'm guessing it uses the bar, the ballet bar. Okay. I actually, I have something deep in my memory that Connections has used bar as a fitness class before, or maybe some other puzzle, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what. Tutu. Tutu. Activist. Archbishop Desmond Tutu, 1931 to 2021, was South African Anglican bishop and human rights activist, globally renowned for his nonviolent opposition to apartheid. So similar to Mandela. Okay, I probably should have known that. Cool. Well, let's check the difficulty. There's bar class. Okay. 1.7. I thought it was pretty easy. I'm really sad I didn't get that 221. I'm going to see if bar is also a, let's see, bar last name. Bar's surname, wiki article. Anyone? There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of William Bars even. Foreign Minister of Somalia, French engraver, Somali politician, prime minister. There was a prime minister of Somalia named Hamza Abdi Bar. Jacques John Bar, French engraver. John Bar Tolkien. Martin Bar, guitarist of rock band Jethro Tull. Okay, yeah. There was a French politician, Raymond Bar. So, I mean, I guess it was possible. It's definitely a last name. All right. 67% is much more difficult than a 1.7 would imply. Let's see. Plurality is losing, but then the next group is making no mistakes. So either know it or don't with trivia. My order was 1 in 2,734. Interesting. So some amount of people went for the reverse rainbow and messed up the same thing I messed up. All right. People are getting blue first, yellow first, then green. But blue and yellow are the big ones. Second, really evens out. Just people aren't getting purple. If you're not getting purple first, you're probably not getting it second either. A lot of people just got absolutely nothing. 11% got nothing. 5% got only yellow. 4% got only blue. We got blue, green, yellow, green. It's really just purple that's missing from this mix. All right. That's interesting. We've got people trying last names, right? Not knowing Tutu. So I'm not alone in not knowing Tutu. People trying Ham, people trying Ren, people trying Bar. That's happening a lot. And then we've got trying to figure out what's going on with plie, I suppose, and jigs. Yeah, just what are the workouts also? Makes sense. So bar, plie, tutu, and attitude is apparently the rainbow herring for ballet. All right. Would never have thought to put attitude in there, but I think it might have to do with just trying to find a fourth. Was attitude in the top 2 rows? I can't remember. I think it might have been, but all right, we got blue, yellow, green, and purple. And then the first mistake is 3% finding this rainbow herring. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do?